Hey guys, what's going on? Jack Costigan here. My apologies for not putting out an episode last week for the podcast. I was actually down in 30A, Santa Rosa Beach on vacation. It's absolutely stunning down there. If you haven't been down there, I highly recommend going. The real estate down there is actually insane. Some of the houses have even doubled from last year. A lot of the houses that we were actually looking at with one of my clients were sold last year, and now they're already back on the market because people are realizing that they can make so much money on that. A lot of people, as I've said, it's even doubled down there in the last year. So highly recommend going down there. It's absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, I want to do a Nashville news segment every week moving forward, just to kind of keep you guys up to date with everything going on, real estate, as well as events going on, things coming here, just things that you guys might need to know or want to know or have any interest in if you live in Nashville or plan on moving here. So it's going to be real estate, events, that kind of thing, neighborhood features, all that jazz. So with that being said, last week there were 2,100 homes for sale in Nashville, 390 of which are newly listed, 999 rental listings with a high price of $20,000 a month. Can't wait to see that house. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it's incredible. Additionally, there were 364 closings last week, average of $673,000, median of $450,000. Most expensive closing was $6.5 million. And on top of that, a new listing, I'm sure you guys have heard about it, in Belle Meade at $50 million on top. I think it's on 53 acres, which it's an incredible home. I would highly recommend looking at it. Additionally to that, a recent report from a real estate news outlet had Spring Hill, Tennessee as one of the top 15 cities in terms of growth in the country right now. So I've said this before, a lot of people get really fed up and, caught up in the huge cities and their rental market and the appreciation there, high prices, high return. Well, it's all relative, right? So I would highly recommend looking in Spring Hill for real estate, rentals, just as an investment property, anything, because when you see a statistic like that, top 15 fastest growing cities in America, Spring Hill, Tennessee, you don't really think of it, but and it flies under the radar, and then 10 years goes by, and then you go, holy crap, I wish I was in there 15 years ago. Everyone said that about Nashville this year. So I would highly recommend going to look at real estate down there if you're looking for an investment property or just to live, or just anything. I would highly recommend going down there in general. In addition to that, a recent report from Greater Nashville Realtors found that there was 3,982 closings in Davidson County in Greater Nashville last month in May. And I did a video about this yesterday. Everyone's complaining about the market is so bad. Interest rates are high. Inflation is high. That was 2% down from last year in May. And May was one of the craziest real estate months we ever had as America. So 2% down from last year closings. So, it's not going up, but it's not really going down either. 2% isn't a whole lot, right? So I encourage you guys to look at the positive here. Realtors, home buyers, home sellers, I encourage you to look at the positive because yes, the market is flattening out. But when you look at this compared to last year, 2% down, that's nothing, right? It didn't skyrocket like it did last year, but our market is still incredible right now, real estate wise. Additionally, inventory at the end of May was 5,836. That was up from 4,308 in May of last year. So for those people that are saying there's nothing on the market, nobody wants to sell, numbers don't lie. And I've been saying this, right? When you really dig deep and look at all the statistics of our Nashville market, it's still an incredible market, and it's still a great time to buy, and it's still a great time to sell. So I encourage you again to look at the positive. On top of that, CMA Fest is this week. I highly encourage you to go. Be safe. Obviously, there's some rumblings in the news about a few things if you've heard, but be safe. I think it's going to be a great time. I'll be there. And on top of that, Luke Combs is tonight. I think it's going to rain, maybe not sure, but either way, bring a rain jacket. I think that's going to be awesome. Luke's one of my favorite artists. So still debating if I'm going to go depending on the rain, but hope to see you there if I do go. And then I wanted to do a Nashville kind of neighborhood feature. Every time I do one of these, I'm going to focus on 12 South this time. It's where I live. I think it's a fantastic area to rent, buy, Airbnb, invest, anything like that. The shops there are incredible. It's a tourist attraction, and it's one of the hot spots to live in Nashville, right? Everybody knows 12 South. It's kind of like the little Broadway, but with shops, is what I've always called it. So it's close to downtown. Quick Uber, quick walk to the Gulch. Shops are incredible, as I said. Great rental income. It's insane, the rental income that I'm seeing people get there. Listed a few houses there for rent recently, and it's incredible. The 1% rule is definitely in effect there, if you guys know what that is. But yeah, I think it's a great area to do everything. I think it's a great area to live. I think it's a great area to invest. I think it's a great area to Airbnb, and I think it's a great area to rent. So with that being said, if you guys want to go see 12 South sometime with me, would be glad to show you around. But that is Nashville Weekly, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good rest of your week.